I've been waiting for this all day. Lombardi's list.
Yeah.
Today, the 5 worst 76ers trades of all time.
Well, we got to put them in categories now.
Yep.
So there's so much meat on this bone here now as a 76er fan that, this is just trade player for player. This isn't moving up in the draft. This isn't taking Larry Hughes over Paul Pierce. We're not going there, right? We're not going in the trading for draft picks. This is just player for player. We'll start off with one of my favorite 76ers of all time, Chet the Jet Walker. Hall of Famer, was really good for the Sixers. They trade him for Jim Washington and Bob Kaufman. Nobody knows who those two guys are. Needless to say, Jim Washington was supposed to be the star of the deal. It never worked out. Chet the Jet went on to have a great career at the Chicago Bulls. I actually started my love affair with Chet the Jet Walker. I thought he was great. He was a forward, could shoot the baseline jumper. Loved him. Number 4. This one's a doozy. This one's a complete doozy.
This
right?
is the one, Michael, when this gives me the most, even not even having any ties to the Sixers, I get the most PTSD just when I see the name Andrew Bynum.
But it's only the 4th worst trade. I mean, there's worse than this one. They trade for Andrew Bynum. They give up Iguodala, Niko Vukovic, who Doug Collins said was too soft. Their first-round pick, Mo Harkless, who's still playing around the league, and a lot of draft picks. And I'm going to go out on the limb and guess this. How many games do you think Bynum played?
It was not many.
It was 0. That's the answer. The correct answer is 0. He never played.
Yep.
Right? That would like that. How about that? Okay. I'm in Capri, Italy. Millie and I are on vacation. And there's this whole movement. Harold Katz wants to trade Barkley, right? And it happens. It happens. Somehow I get word. There's no cell phones. This is where it was. I had to go to a payphone and call an agent friend of mine to find out the details of the trade. We trade Charles Barkley. Think about this. For Jeff Hornacek, Andrew Perry, Tim Perry, and Andrew Lang. And no draft picks. Got no draft picks.
Yeesh.
Okay?
Yeah.
How about that deal? Barkley only took the Suns to the finals, right? Lost to Jordan. But no big deal. I'm okay. I got one more for you. How about Moses Malone, the guy who won a championship? We traded for Jeff Rulin, who had a bad knee, and Cliff Robinson. Malone went on to win went to the All-Star game 3 more times. Now, he wasn't the same player, but Rulin couldn't play. Rulin had bone on bone with the knee. Like, who's doing this stuff, right? Like, who's making these trades? It's amateur hour in this building. You wonder why I'm a depressed fan? Now, the number one is we trade Wilt Chamberlain. Mm-hmm. First of all, if you're trading Wilt Chamberlain for Darryl Imhoff, Chambers, and Archie Clark, you're insane. Now, I know he wanted to go out and play there, but this is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Darryl Imhoff? Think about this.
It's stupefying. Like, how many people do you think now would look at Imhoff, Chambers, Clark would even be able to name the first names of any of those three? Like,
I mean, think and I mean. Look, Bynum for Iguodala, Vucevic, and Harkless and draft picks should be the signature worst trade of any organization, and it's only 4th in Philadelphia 76er lore.
Yeah, it's amazing when you put those into context because, like, I, as a previously long-suffering Milwaukee Bucks fan, not anymore, not thanks to Giannis Antetokounmpo, like there were some bad deals, but a lot of that was just due to small market, not willing to spend, and all that. And yet, look at your list, and it kind of blows. Even the sad state of the Bucks until about 5 years ago.
And so we get it in perspective now. This is just trade player for player. This isn't, we didn't pick this guy or we didn't pick that guy. That's draft mistakes. Or we traded up for. I didn't put this, so this didn't qualify because it was for draft pick. We traded the first pick overall in the draft for Roy Hinson from Rutgers with the Cleveland Cavaliers. You don't remember this, right? And the Cavs picked Brad Daugherty.
Pretty good.
I mean, like, you can't make this up. Yeah. That didn't make the list because it's in a different category.
Right. The ones for me, as a Buck fan, the Ray Allen trade to Seattle for 3 months of Gary Payton and Rashard Lewis. That is always going to – I still remember where I was when that happened. I was a little kid. I wanted to cry.
Well, every team – we all make bad trades. But this is a laundry list like when you're going on summer vacation. It's so long. I mean, this is so long. I could have added more.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.